Right, rant video. Fuck the Mad Hatter reviews. Fuck all that. Okay. Super 7 rant video. Man, I am very, very bothered right now. If you're like a Super 7 like loyalist that can't hear any negative stuff, this is your countdown to leave because you might get pissed off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's fucking talk shit now. So I just saw the video with Brian Flynn on the Fwoosh or the new Fwoosh. They were talking about all the Super 7 stuff. And man, I want to be excited for this company. I want to root for this company, okay? I've been buying Super 7 shit, I don't know, maybe like a decade now. Like, when did they start that Motu line with the Filmation? However long ago that was, I've been buying Super 7 shit. I like their Ninja Turtle stuff, but man, I don't know what to. How can this company be fixed? I really don't know, because every time I fucking rant about this company or whatever company, there's always people in the comments that are like, you don't understand, man, distribution. You don't understand, dude, manufacturer. You don't get it, the license, you don't get. At some point, there is a reason why some companies are succeeding in this business and some are not succeeding in this business. So whether or not I'm not like an insider that knows every little fucking detail, there is a reason why they're not having success. Okay, what I'm talking about is on Super 7 or on the interview. Brian was talking about how the Simpsons line is dead. So if you didn't know that, spoiler: Simpsons line is dead. Disney line is pretty much dead. Okay, I mean, he had mentioned that, oh, maybe it's someday he'll get the license back, we'll release. That's not going to happen. That never happens, or rarely they leave and they come back. Okay, so that shit is dead. All right. Now we can conjecture. We can take guesses why that line is dead, but like, let's face it, questionable quality, plus high price, $55. Why is $55 just the thing? Why is that just the fucking thing? Why can Jada Toys make Street Fighter figures for $20? Okay, can somebody explain it in an effective way? And why can't Super 7 do it? Super 7 just released these pre-orders for these Dungeons and Dragons figures, okay? Which I have a whole separate rant on that, but like, Hasbro just Hasbro just put out Dungeons and Dragons figures to the point where they had to clearance them out. I know, because I got them on clearance. The figures were okay. They were not great, okay? Super 7 is coming out with Dungeons and Dragons figures. Look, these do look better. They don't look that much better that I'm going to pay $55 for them. I mean, like, I'm a Hank the Ranger, okay? I mean, he comes with 2 heads, a bow and arrow, and some hands. That's it. Why is he $55? Okay, I don't fucking get this. I don't get their price model. And if their overhead is too much, then I'm sorry. Figure out a new overhead or figure out something, okay? It should not cost $55. I think that's what is sinking some of these lines. Why did the Simpsons cost so much? Why were they scaled up so much? Okay? That line could have succeeded. You couldn't have succeeded with the Simpsons. Okay? First of all, it was like a strange staggering of waves. Second of all, $55. Why? Do you need so much packaging? Packaging with the brown box and the super slide and the whole thing, okay? And I know they minimize that, but it's just frustrating. It's just and now the Disney line is dead, so that line goes away, okay? I said from the beginning. So I went to film school, okay? And in film school, I took a bunch of screenwriting classes, and one of the things my professor says, this is small stories, he said that when people read a script, they want to have confidence that they know where the script is going. Okay, so like when you watch a movie, you want to know, like, okay, in the first 5 minutes, is this like an action movie, is a horror? And yeah, you could have twists along the way, but you want to know that there's a plan. Okay, same shit with these toys. It's like when I saw them releasing that fucking Disney line, there was not even a semblance of a plan. You got Pinocchio and Robin Hood in the same way. It didn't make any sense. Okay, and I picked up a Pinocchio on sale because I like Pinocchio, but like, it could have been a whole wave, just Geppetto and this and that. Now, here's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to go, dude, you don't understand the license and this and that, blah, blah. Why can some people do it and why can some people not do it? Why can NECA succeed and with like a turtle line? And not that NECA doesn't have any problems, but what is going on? Where is the toy industry or this toy company? It's a big fucking machine and there's lots of cogs. There's got to be a bad cog in there. Okay, so what is going on? Why did the Simpsons line fail? Why are these $55? Why and why and why and why? It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating because these things just end up looking like, well, you know, the industry just doesn't want that. Yes, they do. They do. God damn it. They do want shit. There are people that would have wanted a Simpsons line, maybe not in that giant scale, and maybe not in $55, but now it's gonna look like, yeah, nobody wants that shit. That's not true. Same thing with Disney. You could have done like a Jungle Book wave. Beautiful. All the characters of the Jungle Book. Pinocchio wave. All the characters of Pinocchio. Now, I don't know. Maybe the Disney licensing is just so astronomical that it's impossible to do. But there is, as far as I see, no reason these figures should cost this much, okay? Especially when there's like questionable quality. I want this company to fucking succeed, by the way. Like, I swear, okay, I'm swearing. I don't have a Bible here, but I swear I want Super 7 to succeed. I swear that I do. But it's like, it's just, I don't know. I'm watching this interview, by the way, very softball interview, and it's just like sad trombone, like the whole fucking time. I'm like, well, this and that and blah, blah. And I'm like getting depressed. Maybe there is a reason why this can't succeed, but like, why can some companies feel like, why do I feel like they have the model right and then some don't, okay? What is missing? I know this was a tear. I'm very passionate about this, but what is missing in the Super 7 model? What's going on, okay? Can we help them? Can these figures cost $30? Even at $30, people are hesitating. So $55? I'm going to buy Dungeons & Dragons figures for $55 when I just bought them on clearance for $7 and they kind of look the same. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for clearance. And then what happens inevitably is you're not going to get the rest of the wave or whatever. And they look good. It's a shame. The Dungeons & Dragons Super 7 figures look good. I want this company to succeed. Whatever way they can do that, just make it happen. But just hearing like Simpsons is dead and the Disney license is dead, and I know that's one big license, but like, what am I missing? Okay, I would love to know. And don't just fucking chime in with like, oh, you're a hater. I'm not. Okay, I bought plenty of their stuff. There's no fucking. You're not a hater when you fucking have spent thousands of dollars there. Okay, and you want it to keep going. I just think $55. I'm looking at this. I finally got a Ken Masters, Jada Toys Ken Masters. It's a $20 figure. It's amazing, okay? Why is that a $20 figure? What is it? Overhead too much? Is the rent too much? Do I need to start auditing? Do I need to audit, put my accountant hat on and audit Super 7? What's going on there? Is it storefronts? What is it? I don't know. Anyway, this is a tear. This is a rant. I don't have the answers. Obviously, I don't. I'm just some guy. I'm just some fucking dude on the internet that's just like, I'm going to turn on my phone and I'm going to talk, okay? There are people that understand what I'm saying and they're frustrated too when they hear that. And I did go in on that line, by the way. I have Simpson figures. I have the itchy and scratchy, this and that, but it's just like, that line is never getting completed, let's face it. So that's all. That's it. I don't know what else to say. This interview was depressing. Go fucking watch it. Okay, go watch the softball interview if you want, but that's all. There isn't anymore.